Benham's wheel was by far my favorite thing that I learned in my sensation and perceptions course. When we first learned about this illusion, I was completely amazed and confused. I just didn't understand how this black and white wheel could show me colors when it is spinning, but only be black and white when it is just sitting still. After seeing this with my own eyes, I believe Dr. B a little more about color not actually existing in the world. The first time he said that in class, I brushed it off as him trying to mess with us and joke around as he does almost every class. But after he showed us Benham's wheel, I had to reconsider. This is a large reason why Benham's wheel is my favorite thing from the class, because Dr. B was able to use it to change my mind about my idea of color. Because I was completely against his idea and thought that color had to exist in the world, or else we wouldn't be able to see any color. The things that we think have color actually only contain certain chemicals that either reflect or absorb different wavelengths that give off colors. These wavelengths that are reflected off of objects come in contact with our eyes and then are interpreted by our cones, which then these cones send a signal to our brain which assign what color that object should be. This verifies that Dr. B is correct and that color is all in our brains. For example, an apple is not actually red or green, a banana is not actually yellow, and grass is not actually green. These objects just have different chemicals that interact with wavelengths differently to have us perceive these different colors. Once Benham's wheel starts spinning, the arcs acquire weak colors which can change if you reverse the direction. The colors can also change depending on the speed of the wheel. The perception of these colors on the wheel are all in the brain. Therefore, it can be different depending on each person. So some people, when it is spinning, don't actually see any color, where others see it very vividly. For example, I will use the interactive online Benham's wheel and start it at 200 rounds per minute. Right now, for me, the innermost grouping of arcs appears to be a deep brown with a little bit of red in it. And the one next to it right here looks to be about a green, but it's very faint. And the other two are just black or gray. Now, if I change it to 250 to have it go a little bit faster, the outermost appears to be a violet color for me, and the innermost is a more vivid red in the brown, and the green is a lot easier to see. But the third grouping is still a gray, at least for me. Now, you could see this and see completely different colors because it's all dependent on how we perceive the colors in our own brains. Now, if I reverse it, you might see different colors. Like for right now, the outermost appears to be that brown red color, where the third one, the one right here, appears to be a green. The innermost is the violet, where this one that used to be green appears to be a gray, like the third one used to be. Again, these could all be different, or they could have stayed the same for you if you're watching this, or you could even see no color at all. So just keep in mind that the colors are different for everyone.